Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers, and it is fall and we're waiting for the winter. And as you can see on the ground and the leaves and the trees, the bare trees, and hey, I'm doing using Wirecast, and that's the playlist feature, and that's the next tutorial on this Wirecast 6 tutorial. Wirecast video playlists and how we can use them to have a little bit of fun here. First of all, Jeffrey Powers from Geekazine. You can find me over at Geekazine, Think Magazine, put in a geek. You've got Geekazine and Geekazine at gmail.com. Today, of course, Wirecast 6, brand new, came out. We're showing you some features. A couple days ago, I showed you the Twitter feature on Wirecast 6, but now I want to show you this really cool feature because it's called playlists. And it's something that you had to do, you had to be creative to create a playlist. So basically, a lot of people, what they wanted to do was they create videos and then they wanted to put it in a playlist. So, if you were streaming on YouTube or Ustream or Livestream or something like that, you could actually stream out your past videos and things that you recorded. So Wirecast decided to make a playlist feature, which is great. It's not 100%, and I'm going to talk about a couple things that I'm hoping that Wirecast will look into and maybe hone down and fix so we can actually use. Like, for instance, using that as upper tier picture-in-picture type video here. So I'm going to show you how to do it. There's two ways to do it. I'm gonna show you the easy way here. So basically, what you're gonna do, and we go into the main shot here. So I'm gonna go into my Finder, and I'm gonna go to my desktop where I have a video folder, and in the video folder I have 4 videos, and just took them simply outside type videos, about 8 seconds each. I'm gonna highlight all those videos, and I'm gonna drag them right onto my timeline, onto one of my master layers, and I'm gonna let go and I've instantly created a playlist. Now, you can do it one of two ways. You can do it, that's one way to do it. The other way to do it is to actually put in the videos separate and then make a playlist from there. You just basically drag on. So I could take this and I could drag this right on top of here. And that would, well, it's a playlist on playlist. So I don't know if that's going to work, but I could take one of these other shots and drag it right on here if it's a video, and it would add to the playlist. So we're going to go in here. We're going to hit edit shot. This is what it is. It's basically its own master layer with 4 different videos inside, ranging from 7 to 10 seconds. Simple videos showing leaves and trees and stuff like that. So so when it's all said and done, we're going to close this. I'm going to show you what it is. About 33-second video I did of these. So what it's going to do is it's going to show each video, and then when it's done, it's going to loop back to the first video and continue to show it. Now you can shorten this out, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop that really quick. We're going to go here, and we're going to go and edit shot, and of course we've got our playlist right here. Now you'll see the duration, 33 seconds. We can restore previous active shot. We can actually choose to go forward and back. So if we want to go to the next scene, we can do that. We can leave this open by all means. We can talk about how we want to, if we want to hold it at the end or if we want to loop it. So you want all this to play once and then stop. That's perfect. Otherwise, if you want to go back to the beginning and do it all over again, you can do that. Talked about how you can move it over. So you want a smooth transition, you want a cut or anything like that. And then, of course, if this was playing, this would be active, and I could actually hit this button and go from here. Now, just as everything, you have the sound and you have the editing that you have to worry about. Like, for instance, changing the audio. I'm basically you can choose different audio. You can choose different videos. So I can actually switch to this video if I wanted to, and go from there. But I want to turn off all the audios. This is the first thing that I'm hoping Wirecast will fix, because there is, in the change audio, there is no none. There is no, I don't want audio at all. So nothing in here. I could go into built-in audio, but then that's just going to repeat this audio, which then you'll get an echo out of it. So I'm hoping that they'll put in a none option here. So I can use this as a layer, so when I switch to it, it doesn't give me any extra audio. However, you can fix that through here. So you basically go into the edit shot, and as you can see, each video has its own edit shot area. And in here, of course, we go to the speaker, and this is where we get all the loop and stuff like that. We can actually turn this down, and that'll take care of the volume. There's no sound on this video at this point once I bring that down to 0. Now, a couple other things here, as you can see, and this is actually a new feature in Wirecast 6, the playback speed. As you can see, it's at 1x. I can choose a 0.5, a 0.25, or a 2x. And of course, that's going to take up resources. So if you do use it, just keep that in mind that it'll take up more resources if you just decide to do a playback speed, as well as if you have more than 4 or 5 videos, you might start to see that it's taking a longer time to process it simply because of the fact that it's got to see 6 videos first before it starts playing 6 videos. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to set a start point and an end point to give it about 2-3 seconds for each video here, because I want it to be short and sweet here. So I'll do that for all 4 videos. We'll go to edit shot and go to the speaker. We'll bring this down so there's no sound because I don't want sound in here. We'll go right here. I'll set the beginning point, and we'll do about 2 seconds. Set the end point. The loop option is still there. You can choose to have it hold or remove after that. So if I wanted this video to play just once, I could choose remove, and then it would skip this video, and the other ones just to continue from there. Begin playing live when media becomes live. Of course, you want that in the playlist, so we're going to keep that checked. But the remember position is unchecked. It's not an option here inside of the playlist. So we're going to edit that. We're going to go to the third one. We're going to do edit shot. We're going to go over here. We're going to turn the volume down. And this is very important, especially if you're doing a talk over option, because you don't want to, especially if it's video that has somebody talking on it, you don't want that to overpower your voice if you're talking. So we're going to set this. We're going to set part 1, and then go from here. We're going to set part 2, and go from there. Everything looks good. And then the 4th video, we're going to do that same thing. Edit shot, go over to the audio, bring it down to 0. Set 1, set 2. And like I said, I'm really hoping that Wirecast, Telestream, Wirecast create functions so I can say edit all as one. Because as you can see, we went into the 4 videos and did the same thing. So now we're going to get a smooth transition. We're going to have 4 videos about 2 seconds long. We're going to close this out, and then we're going to hit the play button on this one. So we got the first video about 2 seconds long. It's going to smooth over to the next one, and then it's going to smooth over to the next one, and then finally the next one. Now, as you can see with the smooth, you got this background image. It's like, I know what the image is. It's actually me. So I'm here. So you're actually seeing a little bit of me through the smooth, which kind of sad. But if you use a cut or something like that, you should be fine and go from there. So we'll go back over to the scene here, and we'll choose the edit shot. And so we'll just choose cut. So you don't see me at all, or you don't see the background at all. So now we go here. It's just going to cut from one to the next, to the next, to the next, and go from there. So, and as you can see, there's some extra, it starts the video again, but skips. It's not 100% perfect, but it's trying its best on there. All right. So now we've got that created. Now, you might want to do what I did, that picture-in-picture option. To do that, go to Edit Shot, and unfortunately, there's no other way to do this at this point in time. You got to edit each shot. You have to resize and guess how big it is and where it's placed, because there's no real setting change. You can't say resize to 50%. You can't say you can scale back to fit. You can reset position, but there's no. I can't tell you that this is 25% of the full size video screen, and that's what I really want. I'm really hoping that Wirecast looks at this video and says, yeah, we need to do this, and we need to do this for this functionality like this. So I'm going to bring this up. As you can see, the second one, it's definitely looking bigger than the first one, but I'm, and if you're eyeballing it, that's all you can do. And so we'll bring in the third one. And finally, the fourth one. And like I said, I wish there was also a adjust one and all of them get adjusted that same way. Like if I resize this, it will actually resize all 4 video clips and put it in the corner. So now we've got 2 seconds of these video clips. I'm just going to bring this down here, and I'm going to hit the play button here. And as you can see, there's the videos, and they're okay on the same size. They're definitely resizing to their size, as you can see that difference there as it's switching from video to video. But it would be perfect, like I said, if you're doing a newscast thing. There I am. You're doing a newscast and you want to have video overlay, picture-in-picture video overlay. That would be nice if you could actually just resize them all in one size and go from there. So anyway, that is the playlist tutorial. This is going to be perfect for those of you who want to take your videos and put them into a playlist and throw them up on Ustream, throw them up on Livestream to play constantly when you're not live, with maybe even a pre-recorded bug on there. But, you know, I'm seeing a bigger picture, and the bigger picture is that picture-in-picture option. So I could put in small little videos like this and make more production on here. All right, that, and one more thing here. There's some, I've noticed some issues with Wirecast 6 at this point in time. Hopefully they're fixing them in the updates. Big one, the biggest one is whenever I hit the save button, all my scenes on each, they don't move from layer to master layer, but these layers move around. Like for instance, this one right here should actually be over here, and this one actually should be over here. Every time I save it, it just moves it around. I'm not going to click on anything, because there's the other problem. Even if you double click on something, like if I double click on this, it would usually bring up the edit shot. It brings up the edit shot, but it also brings up the scene, which is problematic because I'm used with Wirecast 3, Wirecast 4, Wirecast 5. I'm used to double clicking on it while I'm working to make an edit. So if I wanted to edit this screen right here, I would actually have to now go to the I'll show you here really quick. I'll now have to go here and edit shot. I cannot double click on it like that, or else it brings it up. And I think it needs to be fixed. And maybe you're wrong. Maybe you want it to be like that, and it'll stay like that. I don't know. But definitely these are a couple things that I've seen with Wirecast 6 that you need to be aware of. Ran it on my PC over the weekend. Works great. All the same functionality. Still, it's very similar, good and bad with the Wirecast 6 on the PC version. So if you're running PC, you'll see differences. That's for sure. You'll see differences. So, but anyway, maybe we'll do a tutorial with the PC version, so you can see the differences and go from there. But anyway, that's this Wirecast tutorial, Wirecast 6 tutorial, Wirecast video playlists, how to create them onto your Wirecast timeline in your master layers, and how to use them from there. Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine. Twitter me over at Geekazine, Think Magazine, put in a geek, or geekazine@gmail.com. Like it out over on youtube.com/Geekazine, youtube.com/Geekazine. And if you have any questions, if you need some tutorial help or anything like that, let me know by email me over at Geekazine, and I'll help you out there. Thanks a lot for watching. You guys geek out, and we'll see you next time on the next Wirecast tutorial. Take care.